All right, here we are on Tuesday, March 17th, still stuck at the bottom of the range. Yesterday was a little bit of an interesting day. When we get to the hour, you'll see what I'm talking about. I thought we were going to have some real upside momentum, at least for the morning, but it didn't want to push through. If you can look at yesterday, we did have a bullish candle yesterday, but still stuck under the EMAs, and now we are just maintaining toward the bottom end of this range. On the hour, you can see where I had spoken in the morning that if we could push beyond the Friday value area high and hold that, we should likely go higher. I was at least targeting the Friday high, which didn't actually take place until 3 o'clock. And if it pushed through that, potentially the 25.09s above that. I did end up with a green day. It did take a fair amount of trades to do that. My first 2 trades, I believe, I was stopped out, had a couple more trades that stalled, and then finally 2 trades that actually worked out. So maybe 5 or 6 trades, I can't quite remember. A little bit more than usual. We'll get down to the details of that trade shortly. Now, we have rolled over on contracts, so I did remove where my previous drawings were yesterday, just because it would have made no sense. They were about 200-300 points lower when I came in this morning. Looking at today, I got to tell you, the 50 EMA really saves me a lot of headaches when it comes to trading this white line. If I'm under it, I'm really looking for shorts. If it is inverted from the 14, the blue line, what I'm looking at the very least is for a maintaining of the 50 above, just sort of like where we were yesterday. It was inverted, however, we were maintaining that 50, leading me to feel more bullish than bearish, even though there was an inversion. Unfortunately, now we are just all tangled up, and I don't normally trade when the EMAs are all stuck together like this, especially with the VWAP. So if you go down to the 15, I'm both sort of recapping, I think, yesterday and then going into what I feel today. You can see here in the morning when I was talking, we were a little bit stuck in this range, moving up. The EMAs on the 15 down were all looking good. It was just the hour was a problem for me. We were running into the 50 EMA on the hour. Somewhere late in the morning before open, we did get above that EMA. We pushed forward. I did wait for that pullback. This here's in the 15. I think I was trading inside the 15, so I believe I was on the 5, trying to find these pushes. I got stopped out a couple of times and eventually got my wins before I stopped for the day. If you take a look at that here, 12 trades. So you can really start to see at 9:35, I took my initial trade on the 5-minute break. It didn't hold. At 9:41, I was looking for a second pop that also did not hold. And finally at 9:45, on the 15-minute break, I was able to get a nice shot up. Again, this is just single contract. This may have been 2 contracts, actually. I can't remember now. I think I may have added in. But that brought me back into the green there by a little bit. 2 little quick trades that didn't go anywhere. They just stalled out, so I ended up getting out of those before they turned on me. And then finally at 10:02, I took one last push to see if it could drive. I had a good engulfing candle. I was happy with the target that I was aiming for. I think I sold a little bit early, but it did give me a pretty decent day. So only a 66% win rate yesterday. And then between both accounts, about $750. So I am still continuing the plus month green from last 13th. These are just the 150K eval accounts. These are not PA accounts yet on Apex. Hopefully at the rate that I'm going, I'll turn these to PA accounts this week. I'm looking at a 72% win rate, which is coming down some, and still have a 2-point profit factor. So generally speaking, not bad. And not bad being that yesterday just sort of ranged out. I'm done usually mid-morning by 11, as again, I do work full time. So that was sort of yesterday, hoping for that push. We didn't get it. Now we're just starting to fall below yesterday's low. We're not really holding it. You can see that from the close of yesterday, our overnight inventory is net short. If I add my indicators between the value area high and value area low, we have maintained under. In fact, we rejected the value area low. We came down underneath the weekly value area low. And at this point now, we are rejecting the overnight value area high. So with the hour being a little smushed up with the EMAs, the 15 is also real close in the EMAs. I'm going to play patient this morning. I'll come back around 8 o'clock and see what's going on to see if there's any decided direction. But right now, I don't know. I don't know where we're going. Obviously, it sort of looks like we're going down, but time will tell. On the economic calendar, we don't have a whole lot going on today. I think at 10 o'clock, there's some news of pending home sales, and we got the Red Book at 8:55, and that's about it. So again, I think it's a fairly quiet day on the news front, and it's just allowing the market to give us some type of direction for me to decide which way I would be looking to go. If I had to call out shorts and longs now, I would say, yeah, anything back in yesterday's range. Longs are still looking pretty good. They look a lot more powerful over the value area high. And shorts obviously underneath the current overnight low. And we can target the bottom low here of Sunday. There is a little bit of a flag pulling up. If we can get some good continuation, engulf this candle, get through this little doji candle here, I think we could be looking for some decent room to the downside. So in between really where the market has been overnight, I'm really not interested in trading. So I wanted to break out of this current area here, and then I'll start looking for shorts or longs. And that's all I've got.